In Peshawar, Pakistan, mourners laid flowers at the Army Public School, where 141 people died in a Taliban attack 2 days earlier. Hundreds of people from Peshawar and elsewhere in Pakistan have come to the school to pay their respects to the victims, most of whom were children. Inside the school, there was a scene of utter devastation. A representative of the Pakistani Taliban has said the attack was revenge for the ongoing military operation in North Waziristan. In Afghanistan, a suicide bombing killed a police officer and injured at least 2 others on the outskirts of Kabul. The bomber set off explosives in his vehicle as he was stopped by police, who had received information about a planned attack. Electronics were disappearing from the shelves of Moscow stores as consumers rushed to spend their rubles before prices catch up with the currency's decline. Some retailers were selling items straight from storage, bypassing the shelves altogether. The ruble has lost more than half of its value since the start of the year, hitting a low of 80 rubles to the US dollar earlier this week before rallying. Also in Moscow, police detained at least 20 people who had gathered near the International Commerce Center during a televised press conference by President Vladimir Putin. A journalist had called for an impromptu protest via social media shortly before Putin's appearance. Police quickly shut down the demonstration, which had not received official authorization. Belarusian political activist Eduard Lobau has been freed after 4 years in prison in the western town of Ivantsevichi. Lobau and a fellow activist of the opposition Youth Front were jailed in December 2010 on charges of assault, a day before the country's presidential election. Both activists said the charges against them were fabricated in an attempt to shut down their political activities. In Belgrade, Chinese Prime Minister Li Keqiang and his Serbian counterpart Aleksandar Vučić officially opened a Chinese-financed bridge on the Danube River. Li was in the Serbian capital for a summit between China and 16 Central and East European countries, during which China offered billions of dollars in investment. In the Armenian capital Yerevan, minibus drivers went on strike to protest against the rising price of liquefied natural gas, or LNG. The price of LNG at local filling stations has risen by about 20% in recent days, following a sharp depreciation of the Armenian dram. Minibus drivers who operate popular shared taxi routes say the price hike means they're now doing business at a loss. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.